In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to resize videos for TikTok in DaVinci Resolve. If you want your video to fit properly on TikTok, the main thing you need to do is change your timeline to a vertical format. TikTok normally uses a portrait resolution of 1080 by 1920, and setting your timeline correctly helps your video display cleanly without awkward framing issues. To begin, go to your media pool. This is where you can see the assets and timelines inside your project. From there, find the timeline you want to resize for TikTok. Make sure you're selecting the correct timeline, especially if your project contains multiple edits or versions. Once you've found it, right-click on the timeline. A menu will appear with several options. Move your cursor over timelines and then click on Timeline Settings. This is where DaVinci Resolve lets you control the dimensions and format of the timeline you're working in. When the Timeline Settings window opens, look for the Timeline Resolution section. This controls the width and height of your video canvas. If your current timeline was created for YouTube or standard widescreen editing, it may be set to something like 1920 by 1080, which is horizontal. For TikTok, you'll want to switch that to 1080 by 1920 instead. That changes the project into a vertical layout, which is the format most commonly used on TikTok. After entering 1080 by 1920, press OK to confirm the change. And that's it. Your timeline is now resized for TikTok. One important thing to keep in mind is that after changing the resolution, your clips may need repositioning inside the frame, especially if they were originally edited for a horizontal video. So after resizing, it's a good idea to quickly review your timeline and make sure subjects, text, and important visual elements still appear centered and easy to see in the new vertical format. This is a simple but essential adjustment if you're repurposing content for short-form platforms. By setting the correct timeline resolution at the start or updating it before export, you make the editing process much smoother and help ensure your final video looks professional on mobile screens. That's how to resize videos for TikTok in DaVinci Resolve.